It's Kate the Great, Kate the Conqueror, doing whatever to get through obstacles. She got a pocket full of love, some faith in a hug, and a little bit more than an ounce of dope. Kate the Great, Kate the Conqueror, doing whatever to get through obstacles. She got a pocket full of love, some faith in a hug, and a little bit more than an ounce of dope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Kate.
Hi, thank you for tuning in with another episode of Kate the Great. I am Kate the Great, and today we are sponsored by The Flip Side. The Flip Side is a Midwest vintage shop located in Columbus, Ohio, in the center of Ohio. And we have the best vintage shit that you can ever think about. Come shop with us and shit, we'll get you together. We might even style you. And we deliver too. So I'll leave our email link in the bio, and I'll also leave that Instagram too. Today's video is about making space for you. Making space for you is making space for that authentic side of you. I'm not talking about no trendy as authentic. I'm talking about that pure you behind that skin, that soul, that you behind working, that you behind doing stuff that you feel like you have to do, that true you, that you. That real you behind the screen. The first step into making space for you is fully investing in yourself. I am not talking about financial. I'm talking about some time to yourself. Generally, honestly, I know we are obligated to work jobs and do things, take care of things and whatnot. But I say taking time out for hobbies. Hobbies that you'd like to do, whether that's reading, writing, singing, actually taking some genuine ass time out into doing those things outside of doing the shit that you're obligated to do in life. And another form of fully investing in yourself is taking some time out to self-care. Self-care is so important, y'all. Taking care of yourself, taking a walk, leaving your electronics at home, tapping in with you, self-care, brushing teeth, washing face. And you don't even have to spend no money to take care of yourself. People be like, self-care, they ain't gonna get their feet done. It's more than that. It's tapping into soul and tapping into you and doing stuff that's like made for you. Another way into making space for you is diving into some project. That could look like anything that you like to do, such as a hobby. So it is kind of relating, going back to the other one I already said, which is like, doing some hobbies, but it is like kind of like doing a project and into like a project that you like find fun, actually, like painting, writing, maybe like sewing or something like that, or like doing something that's fun. Like even cleaning your house could be a project that you get the most out of. Exercise, physical exercise is my favorite. Really be tapping in with myself, and not only am I taking care of my body in the midst of it, but like I'm getting a clearer mind about things, a lot of things that's been bothering me in my world. It's a great source of therapy. Not simply writing. Writing is my thing too, because girl, when I be feeling away about stuff, I will write and write. So I already provided a couple of things of making some space for you, the authentic you, that pure you. So now I'm about to get into the last one, and I call this one putting yourself in spaces it's not part of your routine. We sometimes follow this routine of life where we're constantly doing stuff, and we're constantly going to work, and we're constantly grinding. And sometimes you gotta step out of that routine and do something different so you could grow, because if you're constantly doing the same thing every day and being in the same mindset every day, how do you expect to grow? Comfort zone will kill you. And I know that a lot of people in this age of age, they work so much. I know people who work like 16 hours a shift, and that's completely ridiculous. And we get so caught up in grind mode, but grind mode will literally make you miss out on life, all because you're trying to provide. But there are different ways of like living, because you're not really living when you're stuck in trying to provide and putting food on the table and stuff like that. But like, how are you actually living? How are you tapping in with your authentic you? How do we give ourselves opportunity to grow if we're constantly repeating the same routine each and every day? And if you're constantly going to work and you're constantly doing stuff for school sometimes, like, how are we putting ourselves in positions where we could grow and spike up some stuff in our lives? People will work for a company for 50 years of their life. The day pass, they're not even remembering you. They're not even like honoring your name or anything like that. And you then spent 50 years of your life at this company and they don't even care about you. Who's taking care of you? And who are you actually living for? There's so many things in life to experience and to do and places to see rather than the same city that you're in. And you decided to bust your ass and live here and spend all your time at a company who really don't care about you, but it isn't a slave trade because you're working to live. But that's another topic for a different day that we're not gonna get into. So if you're completing this robotic routine of going to work, going to school, take care of children, doing this, doing that, going to work, doing to school, and doing the things you have to do, who do you eventually end up becoming as outside of the authentic side of you? Growth isn't possible if you're completing the same routine. That's why I encourage to continue to find different hobbies, find something, try something new, take yourself on a date, find some nice self-care hobby, all in all, because you deserve life outside of doing things that you have to do. I am the lovely Kate the Great. Shop at the Flip Side, at the lovely Instagram, and I appreciate you for tuning in. And go ahead and follow me on Instagram, and have a great day. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
It's Kate the Great, Kate the Conqueror, doing whatever to get through obstacles. She got a pocket full of love, some faith in a hug, and a little bit more than an ounce of